Assalamualaikum dan hai.
Hello, welcome back to In Living Campus. I'm Shasha Madu once again, and
I'm Saada Matisha, your host.
apparently this is my second time consecutively in Living Campus, so it's such an honor for you guys to invite me as a host today.
So Shasha again, but then it's okay lah. I think we may work together again after this.
Well, there is a hidden message right there, but we're not here to talk about me, but in fact we're going to talk about one of the most famous, what I would say, an upcoming theatre that will be staged next week. So this theatre has been, it's an annual thing. So every year they will have this theatre night by the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. This year they will feature a theatre by the Orphix production house and also a special feature from the College Yayasan Melaka, if I'm not mistaken, KYM graduates. So without further ado, let us bring to you the people of Theatre Yang Hak. Alright. Look, they're very quiet. Maybe we have to break some ice, right? So let us ask them to introduce themselves.
Alright, hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mirza Batrisha, but I think I'm better known as Mija, and I'm the head program coordinator. And as you know, this theatre is organised by Bax Council under MSAS, and I'm actually the Secretary General for Bax Council as well.
Okay, so I am Nabilah Baharin, the stage manager of this production. So yeah.
Pretty simple. What about you?
Hi, my name is Alif Zakwan. I'm a first semester law student, and my position in this theatre is I am one of the cast, playing the role as once a month.
Once a month sounds very classical.
Very like uncle gitu.
Yes, it's very uncle gitu. Alright, so you must be very curious about the upcoming theatre.
Okay, so the title of this theatre is Yang Hak.
Right.
Okay, so what is Yang Hak all about?
The theatre is all about there's two families there.
Right.
So it's between the conflict within the families to settle their debts. It doesn't matter. It's all about that, about the money, about your kindness, everything. So it's simply when the conflict arises, there's a lot of things happening. So it seems like there's a betrayal here and there, and you could see some experimental element here and there as well.
I see. So it's all about conflicts and
it's
debts.
a family-based theatre.
Yes, it's a family-based theatre. So
you can bring your family.
Can we bring kids? Can we bring kids around?
Do you have kids, Rasha?
I mean, I'm just asking for the sake of safety. So
I think it's safe to bring them, but
why?
yeah, that means that they won't risk it if your kids are crying after the whole theatre show. So yeah, that's a disclaimer right there. So as we all know, Yang Hak is the script of Yang Hak is because you guys actually organized some sort of a script writing competition, right? So the script is of course by the director himself, Brother Faik Irfan. If you guys don't know, Faik Irfan is the current president of IIUM Theatre Club and is also one of the important people of the Orphix production house. So yeah, sadly that he couldn't be here with us today, but of course he sends his people to talk about it. So it brings us very curious. Being the script of Yang Hak with a very family-based kind of background, where does the inspiration for the idea for this theatre come from, if you may know? So,
alright. Before Faik came out with the script, we actually told all the scriptwriter participants that whatever your script may be, it has to be about hutang, debt. You
Right.
know, so the first inspiration came from the council itself,
Mhm.
and then I think from Faik himself, he wanted to experiment with this, like he wanted to open people's mind as to when we talk about that, when we talk
Right,
about
right.
hutang, it's people always think duit, money.
Yes.
So I
yes.
think the inspiration came from him as to that he wants people to know that hutang ni is much more bigger than just money.
Right. So
I think
it's not just material.
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
debt.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm sensing that the theme is debt because they're coming from the kuliah of economics and management sciences. So
Yes.
that's why they came up with the idea of hutang. But of course, Orphix background is experimental. So of course, you can see a variety of them trying to experiment with the given team. So I think that this is actually something to look forward to for this year's Econs Theatre Night. So, Sada.
So I know that the theatre is under Kuliah of Economics, right? So the title of Yang Hak, how did you guys get the names? Because maybe the audience are curious about how you get their names.
Yeah.
I see. Yang Hak, I think it was our director's idea too. Yang Hak, yang benar. Hak meaning benar. He would like to show the truth behind the whole situation. And if you want to know what's the truth, I think come and join us 17th October next week.
They're already promoting their theater. Are you coming, Sada?
Depends on who invited me.
You see how she answers that? Depends. So there's a yes and there's a no. Maybe you guys have to promote slightly more, but we'll leave it at the end of the show. So since we now know that this theatre will be under the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences, and that it's under the Orphix Production House, of course we are curious, in general, how long has it been since Kuliah of Economics actually have their own theatre night? Considering that other kuliahs don't really do their own theatre night except for ICOL and the Department of Benel.
This year's ACTN is actually our 4th ACTN.
Ah.
And so yeah, it's been 4 tenures since we've organized this.
Oh, so it has been 4 years.
4 years plus minus.
So, can you tell us slightly a bit about probably the past editions of the ECTN? Like, what kind of script did it bring?
Alright, to be honest, I can't remember the first one, but the second one was, I think it was entitled Ringgit. It was about foreign exchange, and it was very cool because it was my first theatre, and it also showcased different the characters and cast were different foreign currencies. It was quite
Right.
cool for me. So last year's the third economics theatre night was about Raswa, or was about
Yes,
bribery.
it was about
yeah.
bribery. I joined the last ECTN.
Bawa meja.
Bawa meja. So, before we move on to Saada's next question, I'm very curious about Alif, who carries the character of Once a Man, because I've
Yeah.
never seen you before.
Yeah.
You're a 191 student.
Yeah, 191.
Okay, so how is it so far, your first-hand experience in theatre as a first-year degree student? In brief, in 10 words.
It is hard. It
is
is challenging,
It
but
is
I really love it.
challenging. And?
I love it.
And
I
I love it. Oh,
love
10
it.
words. Enough. Alright, so Sada.
Okay, so I want to ask this question to Alif. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this question is, does this story is based on true story or is it fictional? Because maybe the Faik Irfan get the
Inspiration.
inspiration from
Yeah,
his true story.
because of course he must have read the whole script through, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that it's based on true story?
As far as I'm concerned, it's a fictional story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I'm not sure where does Faik gets his inspiration from. Well, I know that Faik is a really creative person. Yeah, that's all I know.
I wish the spirit of Faik is with us right now. So Faik, if you're watching this, we're actually like praising you a lot, man. And you should have come.
I think
So
he'll kind of live up the studio if he was here.
Yeah, I will live up the studio. So, sister, you're the stage manager of this theater, right? So, being a stage manager is slightly I wouldn't say hard, but it is a challenging job. So probably you can explain to the audience what is the job scope of a stage manager and how important he or she is during a theatre production.
So for my part, I handle the technical part of the theatre, and it is hard for me because in my first year, so I joined this. It's like accidental because I was kind of bored in the room with my friends. I invited.
So when you're bored, you become SM.
Suddenly.
Kids nowadays, right? Instead of studying, they're actually like looking for something to join. So I think I want to look for something else to join as well. So what? While we're looking for something to be involved in, why don't we take a break? We'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
Okay, hi, my name is Nur Shafizan. I'm a second year and second sem student. I've been 4 semester in Living Campus, and this sem I'm in charge as studio director and assistant producer.
My name is Kausa. I'm also second year, second semester, but I'm not a communication student. But this is my second sem with Living Campus, and I'll be in charge for social media.
Okay, in school life, I've been denda because we didn't finish our school homework. So
I was being denda as well, but the whole class was being punished because we didn't hang our curtains. So we have to sort of go around the block, and we have to go pass through other classes. So it's
just because he doesn't hang the. Okay, what kind of school?
even to know.
Okay, I've been chased by a dog in front of many people, and I don't like. Why just me have been chased by the dog, not the other people? So you?
Mine was during Tawe. We were going down the stairs, and I slipped, and I sort of jatuh tangga. I was like, and everyone was everyone stops, and I was like, please go. So embarrassed.
Such embarrassing.
Yes, I'm so.
Okay, you first.
I think there's this one episode that we recorded that we did last sem, which is Fir'aun Theatre episode. It was a very funny episode because we were laughing
all the time.
Even the hosts were laughing. Even
we at the control room.
Yes, we were laughing
as well.
I don't exactly remember why we were laughing, but it was a very funny episode. Yeah.
And the episode going so smooth, like no disturb, no technical problem, like
unlike
just,
the usuals that happen.
Yeah.
just smooth. I write that episode. Okay, don't forget to follow our social media, ION TV, and
On Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube,
Instagram. Okay, and subscribe and
subscribe our YouTube channel.
give like, give thumbs up.
Bye.
Hello everyone and welcome back to In Living Campus. You're still with me, Madu and Saada, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay,
we've had our
same
breaks.
places.
Yes, same place still. So, Saada, you must be very curious about this theatre play overall. So,
So
pass
I
the
would like
floor.
to ask this question to any of you. Okay, just answer. Okay.
Any of you?
So how many people, how many manpower involved in creating Yang Hak, the cast, the management team,
Yeah,
maybe
probably
the
the-
production?
Probably, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, including the production and management for Yang Hak, actually 82 or something.
82 people. Is it for like
Is
both?
it normal for?
It's quite normal. On the production side of the crew, there are like 27 of them, and cast there's 9 people, and management has the most number of people, 45.
Yeah. Is it like for both theaters or just Yang Hak only?
Yang Hak
Yang
only.
Hak.
Huh. Oh,
Yeah.
imagine with Chermin, you have a lot of others as
Oh.
well.
Maybe almost
Really?
reach
Do you-
200.
Actually, fun
Cher-
fact, Chermin only has 6 people.
Oh, also the other
Yes.
theater, which is Chermin, that will be showcased the same day as Yang Hak, is only run by 6 people. But it's not surprising because
6 people involved the cast.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
because
The
okay.
director?
Production.
Yes,
Yeah.
fun
Okay.
fact, the director of Chermin is apparently she is experienced in working with small theatre projects called Project Bilik Sempit.
Oh yeah, okay, I knew it.
Yes, Project Bilik Sempit usually runs like with only less than 10 people. So of course, they're quite experienced
So
with it.
Sherman is under Project Bilik Sempit.
Nah, it's
No,
more like
is
a
that-
collaboration
Kertas production.
for
Kertas
yes.
production.
Kertas
Yeah,
production.
that's the name.
Yeah, but we suddenly mentioned Chermin here, so let's take that out of focus. Like, if you want to promote your theatre, welcome next time. All right,
So
so
back to Yang Hak.
yes, back to Yang Hak.
Okay, so how does the selections for the actress? Is it hard or does it take a lot of time until 1 month maybe?
For the
Okay, who wants to
actors,
answer?
so sorry. For the actors, I'm not sure about the casting, but I'm pretty sure they are all eligible doing all the characters because they seem to be so into the characters.
That's normal, but why don't we hear from the actor's
Yeah,
perspective? How hard is it during the auditions? Like, what did they ask you to do?
Yeah, maybe they ask you
specifically?
to do stupid things.
Yeah, really. For me, like this is my first theatre, and I find the audition was pretty hard, really, because like
You
after
can
the
see it from
audition,
his face.
like, after the audition, I was really confident that I'm not going to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the talented people always say.
Yeah, but then they suddenly make it. So
Doubtful. So what did they ask you to do specifically? Like read a
Like,
script or
script reading and like spontaneous act. Yeah, like my interview was Brother Said, and he asked me like to act as I am selling something. Yeah.
selling something.
Yeah, it sounds easy, but after he commented, like he analyzed me like he can write a whole essay about me, like a lot of critics.
So
Yeah.
basically like criticize you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
That's
then you actually
cool.
make it, so congrats.
Thank you.
Main cast, yeah.
The main
All right.
cast.
So why? Before we move on to the next question, I would like to see how did you act the spontaneous part. So can you reenact to us here? How did you do the spontaneous part that made you eligible to be casted for Yang
The
Hak?
selling part.
The selling part.
Yes.
All right.
Sell yourself.
Oh.
It's okay. I just sit.
He actually knew. So.
You want me to be once a month or Alif?
Once a month.
Yeah, once a month. All right. In 3, 2, 1, action.
Korang nak tahu tak? Aku ada jual barang. Nak beli tak phone ni? Phone ni murah. Kalau korang nak beli, boleh beli kat aku Okay. Ya, satu.
The international of actors. I think
Are you okay? She's excited, of course. I mean, well, if
Okay,
she's
so
excited, well, I wonder how the audience's reaction would be when they see such a young, handsome, talented actor to be acting as Once a Month. Yeah, I'm actually trying to bribe for a free ticket. Okay, so did it work? Of course it doesn't. So, how is the training process? How long have you guys been training so far?
How long?
He lost count of the
Yeah.
time, guys.
Almost 3 weeks.
Just almost 3 weeks. Wow.
3 weeks, and your production is staging is next week.
Yeah.
3 weeks is such a very short
3
time.
weeks, yeah.
so far how?
How so far? How?
Challenging.
Like how did you balance it with your commitments, studies commitments? Because first year, right? So
Yeah. Because our training is only conducted at night, during night time. So it's not going to clash with classes. If I have classes, then I can just leave the training, no problem. But my strategy is just that during class I have to focus totally. I cannot think of something else.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I have to be. Yeah.
All right. So what about you as the stage manager? Because you have a lot to direct on stage, right? So how do you keep up while, because we're already reaching week 5, so how do you keep up with that busy schedule of yours?
Oh, it's kind of. I was a bit in a shock lah because it is my first year, and then I started to balancing all the things because it is hard for me because I'm not that I'm not that well structured.
Multitasking. You're not
I
good.
didn't even organize my things. Then suddenly I had to do this. Oh my god! I suddenly remember Allah all the time.
She's a total meme. Like, that's my exact reaction.
Suddenly remember your God.
Yeah, suddenly you remember your God. Allahu Akbar. Okay, so what about you? Of course, as the PC, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
program coordinator, although she is the one that will be busy on the day of the staging, but of course, planning takes time as well. So, how do you manage and cope up with coming the fact that you're in 3rd year and it's week 5 and assignments and presentations, etc.?
On the contrary, I'm someone who likes to organize my things.
Can't
So-
relate.
So to be honest, in my room, I legit write down on the walls with plastic at 2 places, So I'm that organized. So, and one tip for people out there, even if you have 5 minutes, try to read, try to
Right.
do your assignments like anytime, anywhere. I think that's how I get by.
Such a organized person. Totally
Yeah.
opposite to me.
Yeah, we just can't really like.
Really, like a
No.
cat.
Yeah, get out.
Okay, so moving on to the next question is, what are the key messages that you guys would like to convey to the audience?
Okay, personally, coming from BECS Council, Bachelor of Economics Council, the aim was always to connect with people and audiences through economics.
Right.
Like, we want people to know that economics is just more than what you know and what you hear. So I think the question was about key message.
Yeah, key
Yes,
message.
yes.
Yeah, so I think the reason, for some context, the reason why we chose debt or hutang is I think that this topic is somewhat and somehow close to the community nowadays.
Right.
So we would like people to know that probably one of the message is this is what you shouldn't do, this is what you should do, this is what's going to happen if you're in the situation. I think just to teach people about economics, and so I think am I answering your question?
Yes, you're actually answering our question pretty well because, actually, this is how they want to educate the public about economics in a very fun manner because, sometimes learning about economics, no offense, but economics are, generally very boring and I get very sleepy in class, right?
It's all about calculations. So
Yeah,
math and me is totally not.
Yeah,
Calculations and
people always
rules.
think economics is about calculations and numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's actually not. Calculation is just where you want to prove things.
Yes, when you want to make
Yeah.
things more empirical.
But still, number is not my style.
Yeah.
We can't be
But
friends.
the thing is, because they chose theatre to convey such general knowledge to the public is something very impressive. So, Pak Seman, right?
One
So
Seman, actually.
One Seman, where it says here Pak Seman, but whatever, it still has the name Seman in it. I'm trying to cover line here, okay? So you have this line, this is a teaser, not a spoiler, but just a teaser. Apa definisi bangkit kau, Wan Seman?
Yeah.
So what does the line mean?
Okay, before that, let me introduce briefly about Wan Seman. So Wan Seman, he is actually, the name sounds old, right? But he is actually, he's single.
Important.
Is that necessary?
Yeah, it's necessary. He's 23 years old,
Uh-huh.
and he is actually very innocent
Right.
and very straightforward, and he gets bullied all the time. He's like a total loser, basically. A total loser. So the line there, apa definisi bangkit kawan seman, that's actually the main question raised in this theatre.
Oh.
Yeah. How will one seman rise from all these sufferings, all the debts that he suffered?
My heart, I suddenly feel like, hashtag deep. Doop dap. That's different. I think you're more intrigued towards the character Wan Seman. Sis, are you okay?
Okay, back to hosting.
Back to hosting.
So how is it your experience being part of the theatre since this is your first time under Farid Irfan?
Yes, because
Under direction of Farid Irfan.
yes, because like Alif, he already explained about his experience. I want to hear from your experience as the stage manager of this theatre. How is the experience?
For my POV, I think I'm glad that the first theatre that I joined is under him, because he basically teach me all the things that I don't know, and he teaches me to budak nakal, that part. You don't need to be that follow the peraturan girl, something like that.
To be rebellious.
Yes,
Yes,
to
to
rebel.
just
Sometimes
be
we need to
rebellious.
rebel all the time. He said like that.
Yes, because rebellious is like being the art of theatre. So,
the
are you
art.
interested to join theatre soon?
So maybe yes, next semester.
Next semester. So let us get her joined with any theatre this semester. We'll be right back after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Mazrain. I am production assistant for VT.
Hi everyone, my name is Gamon and I'm a production assistant for audio.
My hobby obviously are surfing internet, sleeping and eating and playing around with my friends, hanging around with my girls. So
I have various of hobbies. For instance, I like to play basketball, I love to jog, and I love to do mini workouts in my room.
for me, I think I have a habit where I like to peel off my dry lips. So that's why my lips a bit dry and I have to put on my lipstick all the time.
People say that if I'm too comfortable in a place, I don't mind wherever the place is, but I can lay down the place and roll over the floor, and I don't care if people look at me. So yeah, that's something great about me.
I think I love collecting stickers where I have a lot of shoes in my room. I have about 8 to 9 shoes in the room, so that's the fact about me.
One of the best qualities about me is that whatever work is presented in front of me, I will try my best to do it, regardless of how tough it is. I will try my best to finish it with the quality that the person wants from me.
I think every episode has their own fun moments in our production. For example, for our first episode in season 5, there were a hectic moment where we all having fun. So I think that's the point of it.
For me, I guess it's every episode, because not only you're doing work professionally, but my intention of being here in this one is not only to do, not for the work experience, but to make good friends. And I always count every episode as one of the best moments of my time in ILC. Please do follow us at IMTV on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And make sure to watch us on IUMTV YouTube channel every Tuesday at PM on
In Living Campus.
Hi everyone and welcome back to In Living Campus, and we've almost reached our final minute of the show. For how fast time flies. I was about to speak in Bahasa Melayu. Astaghfirullah.
No. English speaking only.
English speaking only. So, I heard that we have a fun game organized for our guest today.
So, I don't know the title of this game, but then let's just proceed with the title, okay?
Are you even excited for this game though?
Yeah!
You see, she's speaking. Sis.
Okay, Joshua, stop!
Alright,
Okay.
so. Yeah? Alright. Let us know, how does the game go, Sister Saada Batrisha?
So basically, each one of you,
Right.
including Shasha, you have to provide 3 facts about yourself, and then the other person or
The rest of the
the
people.
rest of people have to guess which one is the lie between 3 facts.
But lying is sinful. I don't want to commit any sin.
Shasha, stop being so innocent.
Excuse me. She's attacking me, guys. All right. So I think that's pretty simple. Tell 3 facts about yourself. Have the audience guess which one is a lie. I can't lie. I'm not a really good liar. Let's try. Let's try. You see, even the people in the studio were like, nah. Oh, you guys are very naughty, are you? All right. So
Who's gonna start first?
We're thinking about the facts. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about the
I'm
facts.
also thinking.
we're thinking about the facts.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ashley thinking too.
Okay. So should I start first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. 3 facts about myself. Number 1, I enjoy reading. Number 2, I enjoy doing hosting and etc. And number 3, I can actually speak Korean.
That's easy.
Which one?
The third one.
The third one.
Yeah.
Nabila?
I think what is the first one?
I like reading, and second one is I enjoy doing hosting MC, and third one I speak Korean.
I think the first one.
The
is
first
wrong.
one, all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the third one. That's a
So they thought
Yeah.
that majority of the. What about you?
I think the third one because certainly Shasha is not.
아, 다들이 너무 참. 아니, 내 마음 지금 너무 아파. 더.
잠깐만요.
I am sugar.
Okay.
So they failed.
But then I can, okay.
Oh, wow.
So which
So
one
the
is
real-
the lie?
She had it correct. I hate reading.
Okay.
You heard it. I
People
knew
in
it.
her earpiece. I knew it.
That means, guys, I'm a good liar.
Please control yourself, the people in the control room.
We hear you, yeah? Alright, so let us move on to the second person. I'm not gonna guess because we're just gonna moderate. I mean, mine is just like an example. So
3 facts about yourself.
Okay. First, I'm from Penang. Second, I was a music student from in high school. Third, I did not plan in joining IIUM.
what was the third one again?
I did not want to join IIUM.
The third one.
That was so fast. What about you guys?
I'm the second. I go for the second.
Go for the third one.
She's always with the third option. There's something about you and number 3. So the answer?
So the lie is the third one.
Yeah.
See?
Because fun fact about me, okay, so when I was in my first years of high school, I was a music student.
Mm-hmm.
So I transitioned into an economic student. So when I started my Form 4, when I was
Yeah.
16, I was like so into economics. I was like this crazy economics girl. So I was like going through, I planned my journey of degree 3 years beforehand.
People should be like you, miss. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah,
So-
even she was like, oh my god.
So I was like browsing through,
Uh-huh.
what possible universities or courses I could go into. I was like,
Right.
UIA. I'm going to get into UIA. Second fun fact, I was from a Christian school.
And is it from Methodist or convent? Saint.
Saint school.
It's okay.
So
We
you are
accept.
from Penang, okay, so
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, and
Saint
we I mean, IIM accepts everyone regardless of religious backgrounds or schools. I mean,
Yeah.
those who can't accept it are the typical Malays.
So do
So, let's move on to our stage manager.
Yeah, Nabila.
Okay. For the first thing, I am from a girls' school.
From
A girls' school.
girls' school.
Okay.
Alright, all girls.
Second, I'm from Perak. And the third one, I am actually fierce inside.
Fierce.
Is it?
Fierce.
Yes.
Fierce. Right. Fierce as in garangs or fierce as in
Oh, yeah.
scared?
Scared?
Scared of heights.
Yes.
Well, she does look at it from all
I'm
girls'
not
school.
good at guessing.
I think
Very
the
bad
one
at
with
guessing.
Perak.
I think it's the third one.
You see, there is something.
Very simple-minded. Just go for the
But
shade.
no. But it's a good strategy for him to keep being relevant in TV shows. I mean, he has the nature of a comedian.
It's consistent.
Yeah, he's consistent. This is why he's a good actor. Right. So, which one is your guess? For which one is the lie?
The second one.
The second one, that she's from Perak. You?
Third one.
Third one.
Third one. Aku, I'm so frustrated. You?
Perak.
Perak. So majority chose number 2, that she's from Perak. They think that she's lying, and the answer is
The answer is
All are true.
what?
that's considered that's considered cheating. We shall
Sorry.
disqualify this person. Shoo. Now let's go to this person here.
Okay.
Someone.
First fact.
No, wait, I have to really study you
Okay.
though. Because he's an actor, he's good at lying.
I'm from Cheras. Second fact. I am single. And third fact.
I'm sorry.
Third fact. My metric number is 1918023.
Oh.
Number 3 is not a lie because it ends with a 3, and 3 is an odd number. Odd numbers are for boys. So it's between number
Wow.
1 and 2.
I go for number 1.
Number 1.
I go for number 2.
Are you
as
trying?
well.
Are you trying?
No,
So
I-
the answer is?
Number 1, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
from Shah Alam.
Shah Alam.
Why did you
Yeah.
choose Cheras as the okay? Whatever.
I
You
didn't know
can't
about that.
choose your
Yeah.
birthplace, Saada.
Cheras.
So it's my turn. Okay.
Okay, so it's finally your turn.
Okay. So the first fact is I love to eat. Second fact.
You love to eat, alright?
Second fact is
I'm studying here, right?
I hate Shasha.
Hmm?
I hate Shasha. Okay, so the last is my favorite color is black.
I can't decide because all of them seem like it's true, especially number 2 that she hates my guts. Why don't you guys decide?
Number 2.
And now you're going with number
This is
2.
a personal attack. Right.
I go for number 3.
I would go with her, number 3.
So you actually think that she hates my guts. Huh. Right, so what was your answer? I'm actually watching her.
Okay. So to be honest, there's 2 lies.
Oh.
The 2 lies.
cheated as
And
well.
Which is number 2 and also number 3.
number 3
Number
and
three.
also number 3?
Number 2 and 3.
3
Number 2 and 3. She's actually trying to cover line lah. She's trying to cover up the fact that she hates my guts. So I won't be hosting next week, okay? That's considered cheating.
Wow,
as well.
Shasha.
Okay, so producer better not call me for the next ILC episode. But that is the end of our game. So thank you guys so much for participating. Now, before we end our show, we have some final questions. Now, I'm missing track of the questions. Which one is the question again? Okay.
13.
Right, so now we leave you for 1 minute. Promote your theatre, as in where can we get your tickets, how much are the price of the tickets, and who should we follow, and whether there will be promotions for the tickets as well.
The countdown
So-
starts now.
Yes, the countdown starts now at this camera right here.
TikTok.
Okay, so our theatre is next week, Thursday,
Don't have to rush, don't have to rush.
17th of October 2019, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So where to get our tickets? We're open at HS,
Right.
ITD, as well as in Econs. Can find us in the business compound.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
It's your social media.
Alright, follow us at ECTN_2019.
She has the hand, so macam
Can
you guys
have
better
something down
edit.
there?
You guys better
Like
edit this.
ECTN_2019.
Right, so this is the social media. Alright. So
How much was the ticket?
The ticket original price for IIUM students is 10 ringgit.
Mhm.
For outsiders would be 12 ringgit. But we're having promotion right now. Buy 5 tickets
Right.
for 45 ringgit.
Oh,
Bundle.
Giveaway as well.
Oh, there's a giveaway as well.
Oh, that's a giveaway.
Malaysia.
2 tickets for free.
Alright.
If you follow
so,
ECTN IG and you will repost all the posts related.
yeah, as if we're that rajin enough. But okay. So
Free tickets.
free tickets, right? So any last words from you guys? I would give you guys each 5 words the last words for like your hopes in theatre. To 5 words. 5 words only.
Come on, this is you guys. The time for you guys to be creative.
We'll have Alif go first.
Okay, 5 words.
Yes.
Apa definisi bangkit once a month?
Oh,
Apa
Yeah.
definisi bangkit once a month? Oh, that's 5
my
words. Clever, you clever. You?
or me?
Yeah.
Economics through theatre is fun.
Catchy.
Yeah, everyone is applauding. Yeah, and you?
Mine is believe, accept, forgive, accept again, and forgive again.
Accept.
Such a SM.
I lost count
Okay,
already.
let's forget about them. They do calculation, let them be.
Yeah, economics, that's typical. But thank you so much for coming and making this show a success. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Alright, so we've reached the end of our show. We would like to thank Jatimas for sponsoring us with the backdrop and the furnitures, and
And also don't forget to follow our IG, and also don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, IIUM TV. And thank you, Shasha, for today.
yeah, I might not come again next week because she hates me. But
Forget about it.
You're right. So don't forget to watch Yang Hak. That will commence in the main auditorium, right?
Yes.
Main auditorium
On
that
next
will be
Thursday.
staged together with Chairman, a special appearance from College Yayasan Melaka students, which are actually graduates, to know more about debt. And remember, debt is not just about material, but it may also be a debt of love. Gitu! Deep. Gitu. Alright, so well, we finally reached the end. So can we say our byes now? Because I'm honestly dying to buy their tickets at their booth. So we better catch up.
Okay, see you guys soon.
See you guys next time. And In Living Campus catches every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Yeah, 8 p.m. until 8:40 p.m.
8 until 8:40 p.m. Alright, only on IIUM TV. Bye.